In the Mountain State, the Williamstown Yellow Jackets are off to a hot start. 3 wins and a bye week last week brought them to this week's matchup with Ravenswood. This Red Devils team is 2-1, but looked to rebound after a tough loss last week, 57-6. Could Williamstown remain unbeaten? To help us answer that question, we welcome West Virginia reporter Todd Ward to the desk. Todd, this matchup was won by Williamstown last year, but this year they had some work to do.
You're right, Keith. Williamstown won this game 23-7 a year ago, but these two teams are completely different. Ravenswood has 2 wins all of last season, but already that win total has been equaled in 3 games, and the Yellow Jackets are a much more experienced team than they were a year ago. These two teams, it was homecoming for Williamstown. Williamstown was fired up. The bell was ringing. It was a heavyweight prize fight. In the first play of the game, there was plenty of action to start, as Ravenswood's quarterback Heath Burgess bombs it deep, but he's going to be picked off by Williamstown's Hunter Neely, but no drive. The drive would stall, and Ravenswood would get to work. Reese, he would get a 10-yard run and a 6-yard run, and he would follow it up. Reese Jellick with a 10-yard touchdown run right here, bull over his defender. It's 7-0 Ravenswood midway through the first quarter. Williamstown's coach Terry Smith very upset with his team's defense. He says, "Let's get to work, guys," but unfortunately his quarterback didn't hear him. Jake Tracewell goes deep. He looks for David Hastings, but he's going to be picked off by Ravenswood's quarterback Heath Burgess, and they would capitalize. Benjamin Johnson, the backup running back, gets a toss right here. He goes 22 yards down the left side. 2 plays later, he gets another run right up the middle. He would bull through the Williamstown defense for 17 yards. And then 3 plays later, they would cap off the drive with a Reese Jellick 1-yard touchdown run. It's 14-0 Ravenswood. 4 minutes into the second quarter, Williamstown needs a play to be made, and they would get it right here as Ravenswood on their next drive tries a halfback pass. Devin Cruz looks deep. He's going to be picked off by Williamstown's quarterback, Jake Tracewell. Both teams had a quarterback get an interception tonight. Tracewell returns it 18 yards to the 32. Very next play, David Hastings runs right up the gut. He's going to go 34 yards. The momentum would not carry, unfortunately, for Williamstown. The drive would stall. Ravenswood would go on to lead 14-0 at halftime, but Keith, get this, Williamstown won 21-14 behind 3 second-half touchdowns.
Wow, so the Yellow Jackets proved, Todd, that it ain't over till the fat lady singing.
You're right, Keith. It's never over till it's over with these Williamstown Yellow Jackets. They are 5 minutes into the third quarter. Trace Hart broke a 34-yard touchdown run. Then, with 46 seconds left in the quarter, Tracewell ran it right up the gut from 10 yards out to tie the game at 14. And then finally, with 2:40 left, David Hastings broke a 17-yard touchdown run and sealed this win, Keith.
So it wasn't all about offense because Williamstown proved a little bit on defense tonight.
They shut out this team in the second half. After this team ran all over them in the first half, but they had a chance to focus on stopping the run because Ravenswood was 0 for 4 with 2 interceptions throwing the ball in that first half.
Well, Williamstown stays undefeated. Thanks a lot, Todd.